morning, everyone. This is Joy, a performance composer. Today, I would like to introduce the topic of the Zhen's modernization. Yes, and I will introduce a case, especially for butterfly Zhen. And my method would be the research in arts. So I will demonstrate some videos and the pros and cons for the instruments for you. So performance in itself is a form of knowing. So this is the Hubert, and which wrote in the introduction to the book, Knowing the Performance. This sentence reveals my core concept of my research. So why I'm doing this topic is because the Zhen has maintained a marginalized role within Chinese orchestras. Before, I have an experience working in a Hong Kong Chinese orchestra, so I would like to explore the adoption of variable Zhen instruments, especially in Chinese orchestras. So I would like to have a very short literature review. So we can see 3 dissertations from Shanghai Conservatory. 2 are from Shanghai Conservatory, and the other one is from Jilin University, which revealed that the need to revolution the traditional Zhen to a new version is very important in this case, because nowadays Zhen is not satisfied just with the traditional repertoire. We also play a dozen of different styles of new pieces. So my presentation target audience is for the players in orchestra or solo or future learners, and of course the Zhen ensemble, because they are the new generation of the Zhen performers, and also for the high institutions professors, and also the very important one is the Zhen maker, who will continue to adjust the tone color of the new instruments. So I'd like to introduce the butterfly Zhen. So this is invented by He Baoquan, who is a So I would like to introduce this butterfly Zhen. So this is invented by He Baoquan and invented in 1979. So what happened between 1970 to 80? So this is a wave of all traditional Chinese instruments to be reformed. So during this time, Guzheng has generated like a dozen of new styles, but especially for butterfly Zhen, this one is the most stable one, because they don't need to manually adjust the bridge, because you can see the scale. So the left side is the pentatonic scale, da da di da da da, and the left side is da 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 da. So we can play chromatic and pentatonic at the same time. Okay, so this one, He Baoquan applied a method of pitch arrangement to address the Zhen limitations. So what I mentioned just now is the very significant Zhen's limitations for its modulation, cause the limitation on composition, also the modulation in orchestra. So just now I have analyzed the butterfly Zhen in a historical context, and now I will analyze it under the performance practice. So we can see the pros and cons. So we can concentrate on the middle. The pro is the butterfly Zhen could provide a wider, louder, and stronger sound, and because the butterfly Zhen got 49 strings, and the traditional one only got 21 strings. So we can see the differences is very huge gap between the amount of strings. And also the most important one, because usually in Chinese orchestra we provide harp plus zheng to substitute the harmonic plus the melody. So we can see if we adopt the butterfly zheng, we can just substitute the harp, but not just a pure substitution, because the butterfly zheng can maintain the traditional left hand techniques, da, da, those things, but harp can't do it. So, but also it got cons, because the butterfly zheng is a totally new way to design the strings. So we, as a very mature drum player, we also need to learn and practice for quite a long time. Okay, so of course the other one, cons, is the repertoire adoption. So now all the drum repertoire has designed for pentatonic scale drum, or some kinds of new drum, but those are not prevalent. So we can think that 90% repertoires are designed for pentatonic drum. So if we adopt the butterfly drum, what happen for the concertos pieces? Maybe the orchestra should. I will introduce the adoption strategy later on, so we can have a very short look to the butterfly drum playing. Can? Okay. Why there's no sound? Why there's no sound? Interesting. Yeah. Why there's no sound? So what she plays is the swan, 天鹅. So if we use the traditional drum, we have to apply two players to perform. The one play the the complements, and the other one play the melody. But the butterfly drum could play both. Okay, so about the adoption strategy. So first of all, every instrument should have a systematic promoted way to let audience and the learners to know this instrument. So first is the commissions. So the butterfly drum really needs new repertoire for it. Though the butterfly drum could play Bach, could play a lot of the Western repertoire, but it is also the repertoire belongs to the Western side, of course. So for us, for new Chinese composers, we should devote more new pieces for this one. And the second one is the published collection. So now all instruments got systematic etudes, systematic repertoire from concertos to the small pieces. So also for the butterfly drum. And the third one is the training circles and competitions. So this one is not prevalent, even though it has been invented for a couple of years. So I think those should be supported by orchestra first, because the butterfly drum, the most appropriate adopted occasion should be in orchestra, because drum in orchestra needs very, very frequent modulations. The butterfly drum could provide a very perfect solution for this situation. So the conclusion would be this new butterfly drum should gain an engineered solution, especially for its promotion, and also after the learning cycle has built up, the compositional possibilities would be widened. And thank you for listening. This is my research topic.